Fox News. I'm CJ Papa. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange is a free man after cutting a deal with the Justice Department, ending a legal saga stemming from the publication of classified documents.
Assange has agreed to plead guilty to a felony charge, and as part of a deal with the DOJ, he will avoid imprisonment here in the U.S.
That's Fox's Kevin Corrick. His wife, Stella Assange.
A movement of people from all walks of life, from around the world, who support not just Julian and not just us and our family, but what Julian stands for, truth and justice.
That from WikiLeaks. Julian Assange will return to his native Australia. Residents in the upper Midwest scrambling to get out of the way of rushing water.
We have major flooding for parts of South Dakota in towards Iowa, Minnesota, and all of that water is going to come downstream.
That's Fox's senior meteorologist, Janice Dean. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Southern Heritage Bank.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
One ball, 2 strikes. Tennessee still, same situation, a strike away, and it remains for A&M, tying run at the plate. The pitch. Swing and a miss! That's the ball game! How about that? The Aggies scored 2 in the 9th, but the Volunteers, Tennessee, the climb is complete. They have reached the summit. The Volunteers are the very best in college baseball, and the championship flag has been planted on Rocky Top. For the 60th and final time this season, Tennessee says hello win column and hello national championship.
John Wilkerson with a dream of calling a national championship for the University of Tennessee, their first ever in college baseball. As we say good morning to you, it is a great morning, and my friend and co-host this morning, guesting for Bridget this morning, Kim Gunter, Marketing Director, TVFCU.
Good morning.
Kim, good morning.
Hello.
What a morning,
huh? Oh, so exciting. Do we just have the best song in all of college sports?
I think you're right. Well, and you're appropriately dressed. If you're watching on Mix TV, you see Kim here. If you're on the radio, she's got her orange on.
Show the we got orange heels and white pants.
Oh my gosh! Well, and how appropriate! And we didn't plan it this week, so we didn't plan anything. But TVFCU is our big UT sponsor, so it just really makes sense. What a night, huh?
Oh, so exciting! I think everybody around here is just pretty excited. You know, like the joy, the spirit of the Vols. Can it carry us into football season, Steve?
Let's not get crazy.
Okay, my bad.
Hey, that call from John Wilkerson, the Ball Network, and we were proud to bring you coverage of the Tennessee baseball team in the College World Series on our brand new station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Hey, we do have news to get to right here, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And in Chattanooga, an active shooter incident took place near Hamilton Place Mall and concluded with a suspect taking his own life on Monday afternoon. Police confirm no one else in the office at 2034 Hamilton Place Boulevard was harmed. The incident, initially reported as an active shooter situation, involved a disgruntled employee. Authorities are still investigating. Our news partners at Local 3 report that in Monroe County, officers recently arrested 7 individuals ages 28 to 77 for engaging in explicit online conversations with an undercover agent posing as a minor. Most of the men offered $100 for sexual acts with whom they believed to be a 16-year-old. Monroe County Sheriff Tommy Jones described the conversation as heinous, thanked Covenant Rescue Group for their role in the sting operation. The TBI is investigating the death of an inmate at the Bradley County Jail. WTVC television reports this morning that Terry Lee Rowland was found unresponsive in his cell by corrections officers on June 22nd. He passed away the following day. The following day at a local hospital. District Attorney General Sherry Taylor requested the investigation into Rowland's death. We had our local government meetings yesterday. Cleveland City Council and City Manager Joe Fivas gave the City Council reports on several road projects. Manager Fivas said the Georgetown Road project going well. TDOT will provide a full update for the public soon. New mast arms will be installed at the Peerless and Paul Huff intersection in the near future. The city's bidding out paving at Paul Huff in August once the Mouse Creek and Peerless intersections are complete. The Edmond Street project downtown moving along. Paving will begin next week. Workers are now pouring sidewalks. The hardscapes at Johnston Park have been removed. The goal is to complete the park project by mid-November. Also, plan of service. This is in the city council meeting still. Plan of service for proposed annexation of 57 acres into the city at Interchange Drive and Harris Creek Road, and 6 acres of property at 875 Harris Creek Road, just outside the Cleveland urban growth boundary. You can watch the full meeting at mixtv.tv. Bradley County Commission getting set to vote on their annual budget. County Mayor Gary Davis, as the commission met last night, the latest version of the budget. He presented that to the commission, and on Friday, the commission will vote. They'll consider 2 budget resolutions and 2 tax resolutions. A resolution of the Bradley County Sheriff's Department that would allow the department to renew a multi-year contract for software, also put on the voting agenda. That is this Friday at noon. The commission will vote on the budget and resolutions. You can watch last night's meeting and, of course, this Friday's meeting at mixtv.tv. And this in from the Chattanooga Times Free Press, the Athens City Council will meet today to discuss the possible ouster of Council Member Dick Pelley, who's been on the Athens City Council for more than 20 years. He's accused of launching a municipal flag project, the city's Veterans Park, without discussion with city staff or fellow council members, and the possible ouster proceedings. Report by Athens City Attorney Chris Caldwell. That hearing is today at 4 o'clock at Athens City Hall. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. As we say good morning, Kim Gunter is guest hosting this morning for Bridget. You see any traffic issues out there?
Oh, no, it was smooth sailing coming in. I don't know what I left behind me, so.
Smooth sailing there. Hey,
Fruit clear on the screen.
Hey, Fruit Loops, do we have any problems out there?
I haven't looked. I can look though.
Why don't you stop watching? See, he's the only producer in America who watches another show than the one he's producing.
Maybe he's intently studying the traffic, and he wants to have a solid answer.
I'm in the middle of a Big Bang Theory episode.
Yeah, he's intently studying the Big Bang Theory right now.
That's science, so good job.
Exactly.
Good job.
The interstates are clear, I can tell you that.
Yeah, no one cares. All right, so it's time now for our Hardee's Wake Up. Get a great
breakfast. So hard on that.
All right, thanks. Get a great. Okay, time to stop now. Get a great breakfast, and somewhere there's a Hardee's near you.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Right now, in a Hardee's kitchen near you, there's somebody hand-breading 100% white meat fillets to make you small batch golden fried chicken from scratch for a taste that's pure tender love and goodness down to the very last crumb. Hardee's new hand-breaded tender platter. 100% white meat tenders served with garlic toast, fries, slaw, and an ice-cold beverage. Order ahead on the Hardee's app.
Dad, this new Tempur Ergo Pro Smart Base is straight fire.
I know, right?
And all the new Tempur-Pedics, they're a vibe.
Stop. You can't talk hip like me. Just don't sound right coming out of you. No cap.
Dad, you're giving me the ick right now.
Right now at Mermaid's July 4th Sell-A-Palooza, you can save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses.
That's at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's original Tempur-Pedic dealer. Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
That was great. That was wonderful.
Pretty good. What'd y'all think?
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane. At Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Good morning. It is a Tuesday morning, the 25th day of June. Happy birthday. Holden Hartline is 12 years old today. And
he's been putting up with you for 12 years?
12 solid years.
Oh, man. He must be a kind soul.
He didn't have much of a choice, did he? Although I'm still waiting to go on Maury Povich to find out if he's in fact, Anyway. All right, so 17 after the hour. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress with us. And Maury doesn't do a show anymore. So
yeah, I heard he wouldn't have you. And so he stopped doing the show.
Turn this down.
Yeah.
17 after the hour. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Tempur Breeze beds have the most sophisticated cooling technologies than any other mattress we carry. Come to Mermaid Mattress and you can save up to $500 during our July 4th savings event.
All right, today is Tuesday. It's going to be a high of 98. Right now, it's about 62 degrees out there. And then looking at the rest of the week, it's going to be hot and sunny in the 90s. It says cooler on Thursday, but that's like 94. So, it's all relative.
Look at that. Look at all that. Your current Milligan Vane temperature stands at 62 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Key Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Mix 104.1.
Good morning. Let me start you off with your current temperatures once again, because this is that comfortable air that we have in the morning time. We're having mild conditions in the 60s across the area, even including a couple spots off to the east in the 50s. This is as cool as it's going to get for a while. So take advantage of this morning time, because tomorrow morning we're going to see some 70s on the board, and that's certainly going to be the case as the week progresses. Here's your hour by hour forecast for this Tuesday. 68 degrees at 7 a.m., hitting 70 at 8 o'clock, warming up through the 70s through the 80s. By noon, it's already 88, and then there are those 90s for the afternoon. 97 at 3 p.m., 4, 5 o'clock, 98 degrees, 97 at 6 p.m. It's going to be a hot afternoon ahead. Again, the kind of good news for that is the humidity is still not too bad for the day today. As we look at our allergy forecast, then grass count in the medium category, mold and tree pollens both in the high category. So we have seen a reduction in that mold, and then weeds has bumped up a little bit. So also in that moderate, that medium category for your allergy forecast for the day today. Heat risk map for your Tuesday, we have a combination kind of similar to what we had yesterday of these yellow to orange colors, which means minor to moderate effects. Still absolutely want you to pay attention, especially for sending kids to summer camps. If you have a job that has you working outside, still take advantage of drinking plenty of water, staying hydrated, air conditioning that may be nearby, or shade to get some of that relief due to that afternoon heat that's going to be in place. Running through our futurecaster today, you're going to see there's really nothing showing up on here. This map is playing at this time. It's just that we're pretty much going to have blue sky and sunshine all day long. Few fair weather clouds here and there. That's about it for your Tuesday, with that afternoon heat in the 90s. Overnight, it's going to be mostly clear with lows from about 65 to 72. And then for your Wednesday, a few clouds get added to the mix. That wind comes up from the south, and then Wednesday late afternoon into the evening time, a cold front's going to be approaching our area. It's going to trigger a couple of these isolated showers and storms, especially for locations to the north and west of Chattanooga, particularly in the higher elevations. Now, Wednesday night into Thursday morning, that front's going to get closer and closer to our area, so that system will spread down to the southeast, and you'll see a few isolated showers even for spots in Georgia by the time that we get to Thursday morning time, and even a little bit of activity still possible for your Thursday afternoon with that partly cloudy sky, and again a couple of those isolated showers and rumbles of thunder is possible. So over the next 7 days, when we look at Wednesday and Thursday, you'll see that 20% on there. Wednesday dry early on, it's late afternoon through the evening. That Wednesday could have a little bit of rain. The Thursday rain though is generally kind of off and on, isolated throughout the entire day. 10% on Friday, 20% on Saturday, and then a 30% chance for some scattered showers and storms by Sunday. Now, muggy meter wise, again, take advantage of today. Slow rising humidity, so even tomorrow not too bad, but Thursday and onward, really that sticky kind of icky air that you can wear once again, and that's going to make an impact on the heat index as well in the days ahead, especially Friday and Saturday, back up around that 105 mark. Regardless though, it's hot outside. Again, highs today for most ranging from 94 to 98 degrees. We're going to see that again tomorrow. So today, tomorrow, both at 98.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
From the fun and games department.
The most prizes and more winners than ever. It's the 104 Days of Summer. We're giving away tickets to Six Flags, Dollywood, Splash Country, Lake Winnie, Sokyo Water Park, IMAX Theater. Yes. Nuga Splash, the Tennessee Aquarium, the Creative Discovery Museum, Anakista. I can't believe it. The 104 Days of Summer, presented by Witt's Frozen Custard of Cleveland, and your station for the best mix and the most winners.
Mix 1041.
Mix 1041. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. We're on Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. 722. Kim Gunter, TVFCU Marketing Director, sitting in And Kim, we're all celebrating this morning.
Good morning, and yay Vols! Go Vols!
Go Vols! If you're listening on the radio, Kim's got her orange blazer on this morning, ready to go. And I know everybody's got to be excited at TVFCU about this.
Yes, although we do serve a broad community that does go into Georgia. But, I mean, the new channel, the new ESPN channel has University of Georgia, right?
We're going to have the Dogs football
There you go.
and the Falcons also.
Well, that's you.
Well, that's me, but somehow the Falcons snuck on to ESPN. And I've been a disappointed fan for over 30 years. So, Kim, there's a lot, before we continue on here, there's a lot of exciting things happening even this week with TVFCU. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. So June is homeowner month, and we have a special that we first announced here live on the air earlier last month, but it is a special rate of 5.99, and that is... that's not like as low as. Like, that's the rate for our 5-6 arm. And there's a lot of details. You got to look at them at tvfcu.com. But the whole idea is to make homeownership affordable. And to that point, we have a seminar on Thursday, live streamed on our social media channels. We're calling it HELP, Homeowner Education for Loans and Processes. So you can be able to ask questions to a loan officer and to real estate people and ask all about the home buying process.
So it sounds very convenient, and that's Thursday. What time on Thursday?
It is at lunchtime at 12.
You said at 12 o'clock on your social media channel.
That's right. Instagram, Facebook, X. We call it X now, right?
Oh, yeah. That's what Elon told us. I don't know. Well, Kim, I mean, you guys are just great, especially, one of the big issues in this country is affordable home ownership.
Oh, absolutely.
Affordable housing. And I know that you guys are really stepping in there. I mean, that's a crazy rate, 5.99.
Yeah, we hope it really helps some people get into homes. And if nothing else, it starts the conversation. People won't be scared to call a TVFCU and say, what is this rate? What is home ownership? How do I get started? Because we're really all about education and helping people.
All right, Kim Gunter filling in for Bridget. Notice that Bridget's out and UT wins the championship. I think that's probably all connected.
Are you suggesting she was there last night and brought them good luck? That's so kind of you.
Well, no, I'm not suggesting that. I'm suggesting she sits out and they win the championship. But anyway. All right. Hey, Fruit Loops, I know Holden Hartline's birthday's today. Do we have any other birthdays in Sheridan? We can check our birthday list. I'm sure Bridget didn't leave anything for us. So, anyway, call in or text in your birthdays, wedding anniversaries for today on the Simmons Bank celebration list. Call the volunteer Redapest Mix line 423-614-6499 or text that same number on the Cleveland State text line. Again, 423-614-6499. 726 sports upcoming on a morning after the University of Tennessee Volunteers won their first ever baseball national championship last night. We will get a news check here, actually right now. Let's get a news update.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Very scary situation in Chattanooga yesterday afternoon. Active shooter incident near Hamilton Place Mall. We want to be clear, this was not at Hamilton Place Mall. It was a building nearby on Hamilton Place Boulevard. But the suspect took his own life at the end of the incident. We'll give you more about that at the top of the hour. Bradley County Commission, ahead of their budget vote Friday, met last night in work session. More on that. Cleveland City Council met yesterday. Lots of updates from City Manager Joe Fivas about all of the road projects happening around the area. And speaking of city councils, the Athens City Council will have a meeting today to talk about possibly ousting longtime Councilman Dick Pelley. Those stories and more coming up in full detail at the top of the hour. A lot of news this morning. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for the news, also obituaries, wedding announcements, all on our website, mymix1041.com. And don't forget, you can have news delivered to you in your email with a Mix Morning Briefing every weekday mornings, edited by Sheridan Mosley. You can do that by signing up on our website. It'll be emailed to you every morning around 9:30. Sign up at mymix1041.com at 727.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, let's get a check of the streets. The Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol update. Don Ledford in Cleveland. Cleveland's exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. And Debbie Melton, the owner, I encourage her not to speak to me, told me the other day they've got more pre-owned vehicles than they've ever had. Kim Gunter, what's happening up there in the chopper?
Well, that sounds like a chopper. Everything looks really smooth. There's no trouble on the interstate, no trouble in town that we know of. If anybody sees anything out there, please text us on the Cougar line, 614-6499.
All right, we'll come right back with more in a moment, 7:28.
This is John Davis, the trading man for Kia Cleveland.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all three of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually. And it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
You can, and get in a pool if you can. It is still 62 degrees out there.
All right. There you go. So, basically, the weather is when you go outside, you're going to burst into flames. So that's about...
You'll get doused maybe later in the week. It looks like there might be some storms and scattered storms on Saturday and Sunday.
Possibly.
So Allison Pryor said the heat index is between 100 and 104 today. So
what is?
The heat index will be between 100 and 104 today.
That's awfully convenient of him to have the information, but not show it to me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Austin.
Well, he doesn't keep up. He doesn't keep up.
I listened to the weather this morning.
Yeah, he's back there watching the Big Bang Theory. He doesn't care. Happy birthday, Holden Hartline on the Simmons Bank celebration list. Now, he can't win a cake from Scotty at Townhouse, but we'll figure something out.
He's our only birthday today, so unless someone calls one in, I'm going to petition for the cake there, man.
Well, now, what Sheridan told me, Stephanie and Brian Cook, wedding anniversary, 13 years.
There we go. We got some contenders now.
So yeah.
Sorry about your cake, Holden.
Well, now, so they're up for the dozen roses from Flowers and Things on Friday that we do anniversaries. So there you go. So call or text in your birthdays, wedding anniversaries on the Simmons Bang celebration list, 423-614-6499-733.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, it's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. The sports report sponsored in part by our friends at the Town Squire, where I'd say the sales of volunteer traditions will be off the charts today at the Town Squire. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland. The Town Squire, established in 1977, locally owned and operated by Larry McDaniel. From t-shirts to tuxedos and everything in between, the Town Squire is perfect for that man in your life. For over 46 years, with experience offering personal service, is the shop that appreciates the customer. The Town Squire. Ready for the summer season. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Tennessee still same situation, a strike away, and it remains for A&M. Tying run at the plate. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's the ball game. How about that? The Aggies scored 2 in the 9th, but the Volunteers, Tennessee, the climb is complete. They have reached the summit. The Volunteers are the very best in college baseball, and the championship flag has been planted on Rocky Top. For the 60th and final time this season, Tennessee says hello win column and hello national championship.
John Wilkerson on the call. Last night, Tennessee wins their first ever baseball national title in Omaha, Nebraska. 6-5 over Texas A&M, the deciding Game 3 of the College World Series. Dylan Dreiling is the most outstanding player of the College World Series, had a home run in each game. Kim Gunter joins us this morning, filling in for Bridget. And Kim, what a night, what a tournament.
What incredible. There's so much pride for the Vols around here, and people have just been excited for, how long has this been going on now? Would you say 10 days?
A little more than that, actually, but a couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, at what point were we like, this is really happening? This is really happening. Yeah.
Well, they lost Saturday night, came back and won Sunday, and then, of course, last night, first ever baseball national title, as we said, for UT. You heard that. That's the Vol Network last night on our new station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And that's John Wilkerson. Vince Farrar did a great job. Glenn Thaxton, who I spoke with yesterday, the executive producer. And they did a tremendous job. Tennessee, the national champions, over A&M and all SEC championship series. We also had a Game 7 last night in the NHL. Lord Stanley's Cup resides in Florida. The Florida Panthers beat the Edmonton Oilers last night in a Game 7, 2-1 in Florida. And I read an interesting stat. Obviously hockey started in Canada.
With the ice.
But that's right. But no Canadian team has won the Stanley Cup since 1993.
I saw that. What's going on there?
I don't know. Now, you're from Denver, that area originally.
Yeah, and I know one of our best goalies was Waugh, and I'm pretty sure he was from Canada, but then he was playing for the Avalanche in Denver. So is that what we're doing here?
I think money talks. I think in all major sports, and now the college world, and anyway, money talks. But yeah, Florida beat Edmonton last night, Game 7. Also, Cardinals beat the Braves last night, 4-3. Braves at St. Louis tonight, 7:45, right here on your Braves station, Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
Hey, what can we do to get some of these Vols players that are graduating to play for them, their Braves?
There we go.
Just make the whole thing go better.
There's going to be some opportunities, I think. I really enjoyed, and I'm not a big time fan, but I definitely, like everybody else, tuned in, and I enjoyed seeing some of these guys. I mean, they seem very interesting, not just great players, but really interesting people.
Yeah, like I think it's kind of fun that they're sports stars now, but like what are they majoring in? Like what are they studying up there? I want to know. Did you remember anything that you learned about these?
I did not.
Oh,
sadly, like everything else, like when I was in high school, and that's why I'm sitting here this morning. I didn't remember. We'll take a quick break at 22 before 8.
At Wholesale Supply, we're more than just a plumbing, electrical, and HVAC.
Did you know that drinking and driving is the leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson Make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Love supporting local? Then you'll love shopping with Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, your hometown dealer. We're happy to be part of this community and proud to serve you with a better way to buy and service. Plus, during the It's a Season sales event, you can drive a new Ram 1500 for 1.9% financing and we'll deliver yours to your door. Visit your hometown dealer today, Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, the better way to buy and service.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Hey Kristen, what you cooking up for the big July 4th sale?
Dad, I'm gonna leave that up to you. All I'm cooking is this baby.
Well, since I didn't let you do the big Memorial Day sale, I guess we'll have a big July 4th Sell-A-Palooza.
Good. I'm gonna go take a nap. Here you go. I'm sleeping for 2.
Fine. Right now, get a Plush Queen 20-year warranty mattress for $3.99 or a pillow top for $4.99 with free delivery. Or buy a Posh & Lavish all-natural latex mattress and get a free adjustable base.
Only at Mermaid Mattress. Your sleep handmade and delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Bender Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Bender Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Bender Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, bender-realty.com.
This is more than a biscuit baker. This is a Hardee's goodness maker. And there are thousands who rise every morning to get your day started with made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuits.
That's good. I am a Hardee's biscuit maker.
It's not the easy way, but it's the only way to make Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfasts this good. Choose sausage and egg, country fried steak, or signature gravy. Order ahead on the Hardee's app.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
"20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists."
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Marketing director at TVFCU, filling in for Bridget, who's back in rehab. And Kim, how are you?
I'm great, and I'm so happy to be filling in for Bridget in this time of need of hers. So thank you.
Well, God love her. All right, so we just heard Taylor Swift, who's taken over the world, just did some big shows in London over the weekend. So she was performing Saturday night at Wembley Stadium in front of Paul McCartney, Prince William, just the top were there.
Hugh Grant
was there. Speaking of which,
they're exchanging texts now. I
bet they are.
Fellow fans.
I like Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
So, but over at another stadium in London was the Foo Fighters. Have you heard this?
Just that much. So what happened?
Dave Grohl says, well, and I don't think he called out Taylor, but he said basically, we perform live, and there was an insinuation that Taylor Swift does not.
I've seen Taylor Swift, and that was live.
So you went on this tour?
What? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw her in Atlanta back, it's been like a year now, right?
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
No, you can tell by the end that she's like got vocal strain and everything. I mean, she still sounds amazing, but it's like 3 hours a concert, man.
Wow. So yeah, here's the group I would not want to be associated with is attacking Taylor Swift and all the Swifties. Just coming after, because they are now. They're apparently coming after Dave Grohl, and I love Dave Grohl. Yeah. I love the Foo Fighters.
I mean, I feel like, when you get to like my age, there's a lot of cross fan base. Like, I like the Foo Fighters and I like Taylor Swift.
I do too.
So,
I like
both. Just calm down, Dave.
So Grohl stepped in it apparently Saturday night. both in London. All right, it's 13 before the hour. Here's what we know as far as the Simmons Bank celebration list. I know that Holden Hartline is 12 years old today.
Happy birthday, Holden.
I told him, I said, well, honey, I said, now, if you're in the Jewish tradition, we'd be having a bar mitzvah and you'd be an adult today. And he's grabbed onto that big time.
Well, what are you going to do with that? You going to make him like mow the lawn and drive you around and stuff?
Yeah, and buy a house for himself, get out.
Oh, we can help with that at TVFCU. Is he
That's
looking to be a first-time homeowner?
Yes. I don't know. I think he's owned some houses privately. I think he's worked some deals.
You've taught him so well. I'm so proud of you.
Also, let's see, what else we got, Fruit Loops? We got an anniversary, it looks like. Stephanie and Brian Cook, 13 years. Hey, Stephanie, how many good ones? That'd be the question there. How many good years? Call
13,
him in.
I'll answer for him.
You think so?
Sure, why not?
423-614-6499. Call or text those in on our Simmons Bank celebration list. All right, let's see here. It is 12 before the hour. Let's get a news update right here.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
In Monroe County, officers there arrested 7 individuals between the ages of 28 to 77 for engaging in explicit online conversations with an undercover agent posing as a minor. More on that. In Chattanooga, very scary and serious situation yesterday afternoon. An active shooter incident near Hamilton Place Mall. It was not in the mall, as first report said. It was near the mall. Concluded with a suspect taking his own life on Monday afternoon. It was in an office building at 2034 Hamilton Place Boulevard. No one else was harmed in the incident, thankfully. The TBI investigating the death of an inmate at the Bradley County Jail, Terry Lee Rowland, found unresponsive in his cell by corrections officers on June 22nd. Bradley County Commission, Cleveland City Council both met yesterday and last night. By the way, coverage of both of those meetings, you can watch those meetings in full at mixtv.tv. And that is our very latest local and state news. Got a check of the streets right here. The Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol update. At Don Ledford Cleveland, they're your exclusive Cleveland home for Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and a great biggest pre-owned inventory they've had in years, I understand. All right, Kim, we understand we do have an issue out there, and thanks to a listener for letting us know.
Yeah, reported on Spring Place Road at Sunrise Baptist Church. So everyone be careful out there if you're driving down Spring Place Road. Other than that, it's getting a little more crowded, but it's nothing else to speak of.
All right, at 10 before the hour, as I said, Kim Gunter here, Marketing Director at TVFCU. I'll tell you what I'm hearing about as we get in the summer are those summer nights down on the riverfront.
Oh, yes. TVFCU Riverfront Nights. It's 14 Saturdays of summer. So every Saturday now until August 31st is the last one. Awesome bands, totally free concert for the community. So, TVFCU is really proud to sponsor it because it is free. I don't know if you've ever been down to one of these, but it's so much fun. There's food trucks, there's games. And the band this weekend is On the Border, an Eagles tribute band.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
I love the Eagles.
What's your favorite Eagles song?
You would have to put me on the spot. You know what? Lion Eyes, probably.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. I mean, it's not as good as Take It Easy, but I will allow it.
I mean, Take It Easy is an easy pick. I mean,
because it's so good, Steve.
I know. And Vince Gill now playing with the Eagles. How about that?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that facts? I'm only fans of Eagles tribute bands down on the riverfront. So
not the real band. Yeah, when Glenn Fry passed away, Vince stepped in. So he's been touring with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the Eagles, and the rumor is, you've heard of the Sphere in Las Vegas?
Oh, yes, I've been to the Sphere in
Las
Vegas. You've been there? Heck yeah, I was out there a month ago, and I got to see, I didn't see U2 or anything, but, okay. I saw their usual show. It was pretty incredible.
My goodness, yeah, it's... So apparently the Eagles are going to do the Sphere, and that's the big thing in music right now. Is go to the Sphere. Unbelievable. So you've got, what's it called again Saturday night, the group?
It is On the Border, an Eagles tribute band. And the opening act is Grant Bias. He just goes by Bias.
Yes, from The Voice.
Yes, from The Voice and from around here.
He is the son-in-law of Pastor Chris Moody, in the Church of God.
That is like the most like Cleveland thing you've ever done is like name who his family is in relation to. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah. Well, they contacted. Chris won't speak to me, but when Grant was in The Voice, he contacted me and said, so we had him on.
I do want to say about Riverfront Nights. So that's for the whole community. It's free. Anybody can go down there. But I just want to make sure TVFCU members know that we have a couple of special things just for them. We have a member lounge on the pier that's going to have some nice refreshments and some giveaways and lots of shade. And then also we are playing a thing called Member Magic Games. You have to be a member to play, but it's select Riverfront Nights, including this weekend. We're having some members play Jenga. And there's going to be an ultimate winner decided at the end of the summer who's going to win $5,000.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so if you're a TVFCU member and you want to play in the Member Magic Games, please DM us on social for more information because we need some more contenders.
All right, so if they're not a member of TVFCU, how do they find out more about being a member?
Oh, well, they can join anytime online at tvfcu.com or visit any of our branches or give us a call. So, if you've been thinking about you need a home, we've got this home loan stuff, great rates on autos, checking accounts. If you need any of that, you can join any time this summer, and then you can enjoy the Member Magic Games in the Member Lounge at TVFCU Riverfront Nights.
And, of course, we're all celebrating UT's National Baseball Championship of the College World Series last night. It just an amazing feat for this volunteer team in Omaha, Nebraska. A bunch of clean people were out there, and some stayed the whole time the last 10 days or so. So all of that coming up, we'll do all of that with news at the top of the hour.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
The Town Squire has a great sale on suits and sport coats. Styles from Hart, Shafter, and Mark.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Love supporting local? Then you'll love shopping with Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, your hometown dealer. We're happy to be part of this community and proud to serve you with a better way to buy and service. Plus, during the It's a Season sales event, you can drive a new Ram 1500 for 1.9% financing, and we'll deliver yours to your door. Visit your hometown dealer today. Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, the better way to buy and serve.
Mattresses at this area's locally made and national brand headquarters, Mermaid Mattress.
Kim Gunter, what's happening?
All right, it is 62 degrees out there, and today it's going to get up to a high of 98. Tomorrow, looking at another 98. Thursday, it's going to be cooler, Steve. What do you think cooler means?
Yeah, what's 55, something like that?
No, 94. 94,
94
is cooler now.
But it's like they used to say in Phoenix. In Phoenix, 150 degrees, but it's a dry heat.
Yeah,
remember that?
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we don't. Humidity is lower relatively here now, but I wouldn't say it's a dry heat, sir.
Yeah, that's in Phoenix. That ain't here. You walk outside, you're bursting into flames. I've used that earlier, but it is 3.5 for the hour. Your Milliken Vein temperature stands at 62 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Your home for true music variety.
Mix 1041.
Dad, this new Timber Ergo Pro Smart Base is straight fire.
I know, right?
And all the new Tempur-Pedics, they're a vibe.
Stop. You can't talk hip like me. You just don't sound right coming out of you. No cap.
Dad, you're giving me the ick right now.
Right now at Mermaid's July 4th Sale-A-Palooza, you can save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses.
That's at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's original Tempur-Pedic dealer. Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
That was great. That was wonderful.
Pretty good. What'd y'all think?
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shauna as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange is on his way to the Mariana Islands to accept a plea deal with U.S. authorities, pleading guilty to espionage charges in exchange for time served. He spent more than 5 years in a London prison after publishing leaked military records in 2010 and 2011. His wife, Stella, in a statement posted online.
A movement of people from all walks of life, from around the world, who support not just Julian and not just us and our family, but what Julian stands for, truth and justice.
Assange would return to his home in Australia. It's primary day in New York, and squad member Jamal Bowman is fighting to keep his House seat.
Bowman, who was elected to his seat in 2020, has support of most of his caucus, but Congressman Josh Gottheimer and Hillary Clinton have now backed his opponent, Westchester County Executive George Latimer.
Fox's Jessica Rosenthal. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, good morning. It is a minute after 8, and we are getting reports from listeners, Kim, and actually several now. We have a pretty bad traffic crash out there right now.
Yeah, there's a crash on Spring Place Road at Sunrise Baptist Church.
All right, and yes, thank you very much. We're getting several listeners calling us and texting us about this now. It's now the traffic is going backed up outside of Cleveland, according to the because really you get down, it's Highway 74, you get down there on Spring Place, that you get toward the Georgia line. This would be a very long backup.
Oh wow!
We had some people say they've been sitting there for about 10 to 15 minutes, but it's backed up traffic. Thank you very much, those of you keeping us up to date. Spring Place. Hey, Fruit Loops, do you know what direction that's going in by chance? I know they said Sunrise Baptist. Do we have any more info on that?
No, I really don't.
Yeah,
At least he's honest.
Yeah, if you can help us out, maybe. Well, that'd be nice. All right, let's. That is, so again, Spring Place Road, there at Sunrise Baptist Church. And here we go, the top of the hour last night.
1 ball. 2 strikes. Tennessee still. Same situation. A strike away, and it remains for A&M. Tying run at the plate. The pitch. Swing and a miss! That's the ball game! How about that? The Aggies scored 2 in the 9th, but the Volunteers, Tennessee, the climb is complete. They have reached the summit. The Volunteers are the very best in college baseball. And the championship flag has been planted on Rocky Top.
Oh, my goodness, Kim Gunter, are you kidding me? As the Tennessee Volunteers, for the first time, college baseball's national champions. Hey, Fruit Loops, text Shelton, see if he's awake. He's in Omaha. See if he'll call us.
He's still awake. He's been celebrating all night.
Probably so.
Just playing Rocky Top over and over again on the Waffle House jukebox.
What about it, Kim? What a night, huh?
I know. It's so exciting for our area. I mean, really the whole country. I assume everyone is cheering for the Vols because we've got the best song. We're amazing.
As Tennessee wins the national championship last night in baseball, a lot more to come about this. Hey, the call last night, that was John Wilkerson on the Ball Network, and that was heard on our brand new station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, but you can also stream worldwide at ESPNCleveland1013.com. Proud to be part of the ESPN family. And last night, Rocky Top, where it's at, as Tennessee waking up baseball champions for the first time ever. A lot of clean people out there in Omaha. Last night, we saw Peyton Manning with Morgan Wallen next to each other last night, along with Coach Rick Barnes and other Tennessee royalty last evening. But right now, it is, let's do this. It's time for local and state news right here, and a bunch of news this morning. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, good morning, everyone. Very scary situation. Mix 1041 News, MixTV.tv. Down near Hamilton Place Mall in Chattanooga, an active shooter near the mall, not in the mall, as initial reports suggested, concluded with a suspect taking his own life on Monday afternoon. Police confirmed no one else was in the office building. No one else in the office at 2034 Hamilton Place Boulevard was harmed. The incident initially reported as an active shooter situation involved a disgruntled employee, and authorities in Chattanooga are still investigating the incident. Cleveland City Council, Bradley County Commission both met yesterday. The City Council and City Manager Joe Fivas gave a report on the several road projects we have going in Cleveland right now. City Manager Fivas said that the Georgetown Road project going well. TDOT will provide a full update for the public soon. New mast arms will be installed at the Peerless Road and Paula Parkway intersection in the near future. The city is going to bid out paving for Paul Huff in August once the Mouse Creek and Peerless intersections are complete. The Edmond Street project downtown moving along great. Paving will begin next week. Currently, workers are pouring sidewalks, and the hardscapes at Johnston Park have now been removed. The goal to complete the park project by mid-November. At the Bradley County Commission meeting last night, it was a work session. This ahead of the budget voting session this Friday. Last night, Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis presented to the commission the latest version of the 24-25 budget. And during the next voting session, the commission will consider 2 budget resolutions and 2 tax resolutions. A resolution of the Bradley County Sheriff's Department that would allow the department to renew a multi-year contract for software was also put on the voting agenda. The Bradley County Commission will meet this Friday at noon to vote on the budget and resolutions. Now, you can go back and watch the City Council and the Bradley County Commission meetings on mixtv.tv. WTVC television reports this morning that the TBI is investigating the death of an inmate at the Bradley County Jail, Terry Lee Rowland, found unresponsive in his cell by corrections officers on June 22nd. Rowland passed away the following day at a local hospital. District Attorney General Sherry Taylor has requested an investigation into Rowland's death. And our news partners at Local 3 report, in Monroe County, officers arrested 7 individuals ages 28 to 77 for engaging in explicit online conversations with an undercover agent posing as a minor. Most of the men offered $100 for sex acts with whom they believed to be a 16-year-old girl. Monroe County Sheriff Tommy Jones described the conversations as heinous and thanked the Covenant Rescue Group for their role in the sting operation. Also, one more story here. There's been the Athens City Council hold a special session today to talk about and consider the ouster of longtime Athens City Council member Dick Pelley. He's been on the Athens City Council for over 20 years. It's, the accusation allegedly abusing his authority. He's accused of launching a municipal flag project at the city's Veterans Park without discussion with city staff or fellow Athens City Council members. That, according to a report by City Attorney Chris Caldwell, which is in the Chattanooga Times Free Press this morning. Caldwell reported his findings to the Athens City Council last week prior to the vote. The hearing today at 4 o'clock at the Athens City Hall. That's news at 9 minutes after the hour. And now this.
It's 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Kim Gunter filling in this morning for Bridget. And Kim, let's just repeat our Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol update. Don Ledford, your home of Chevrolet Buick GMC, and Debbie Melton wakes up every once in a while. She woke up to tell me that, in fact, they have the biggest pre-owned inventory they've ever had right now at Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, and you can go ahead and look at it at donledford.com. All right, Kim, what's happening?
There is a crash on Spring Place Road at Sunrise Baptist Church.
Hey, Fruit Loops, any more on that?
No.
Okay, thanks. No. Big backup, though, Spring Place. Apparently, now they say it's going to 74, which that would indicate from the Georgia line, because it's saying it's at the state line. Going that way anyway. They're at Sunrise Baptist, which is in Bradley County. But if anybody has any more details, call or text. Call the volunteer Red Fest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text the Cleveland State text line, same number, 423-614-6499. And let's go live to the phones. Shelton, what's happening?
It's a good day to be of all, Steve. It's a good day to be of all.
I'd say you've had very little sleep. Are you still in Omaha?
I am. I don't know where I'm at right now. I'm working off about 3 hours sleep, and just got a text from the station saying call in. That's about all I know that's going on right now. So yeah. But other than that, the national championship is clad in orange and white. Is all I know.
Shelton, Stephen Shelton joins us live on the phone from apparently Omaha, or maybe from jail. We don't know. But
this is one call, Steve.
Well, I've been his one call before. Trust me. Hey,
it was well worth the one call. Not gonna lie.
Hey, Shelton, describe it last night, buddy. There at the Charles Schwab Stadium.
20 years of frustration, 20 years of heartache, 20 years of disappointment, all being erased off of one gutsy nine-inning performance by a bunch of young men who, number one, love each other and love their coach, and as you could tell with a lot of emotion last night, loved the University of Tennessee. And so I just, whether you're talking about Kirby or Semo or Burke and guys have been in this program for 4 years or more and that have felt a little bit of success having 3 or 4 years making it to Omaha, but not having great trips out here. And then, of course, 1 year being beaten the Super Regionals after being, a team that was picked to win it when they got upset by Notre Dame at home. Just a lot of emotions last night. One thing I'll say is, as Coach Patello said last night, is if you show me a greater fan base than the University of Tennessee, I'll show you a liar. And it showed last night, whether it's Peyton or Morgan Wallen or the rest of the head coaching staff, from almost every sport being there. It was an incredible atmosphere, 26,000 people, and sold out Charles Schwab Field, and over the course of the entire tournament, a record 372,000 people attended these games, and it's been a heck of a 2 weeks out here. I'll be honest, and it's one I'll never forget.
We're joined by Stephen Shelton live from Omaha. Shelton has taken up residence in Omaha. He's been there 2 weeks, and so I understand you're living now with Warren Buffett there in the house. Is that right?
I am. I'm actually I clean Warren's doghouse this morning. So,
I would live in Warren's doghouse, quite frankly.
Yeah, and so, he the first 3 days I was there, he questioned what I was doing. Then after that, I think he got pretty accustomed to me being there.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Let's just say now you will be. What?
I said no, but it is it's a special place. If you're a baseball fan, you should come to Omaha at least once to experience the job they do. The city embraces this more than any event I've ever been to, and it is a incredible feeling. I think Coach Vitello said it best last night. They said, "How does this feel?" And he said, "I'm not sure. I'm not taking it all in yet." And I think that can be said for a lot of Tennessee fans that they've not been able to take it all in yet. You just start thinking about all the games you go to, and when you walk out, having thought you were going to win, but you've lost, and just that feeling of disappointment. And last night, I'll be honest with you, that feeling started creeping in. They were up 4 runs with 2 innings, six outs to go, and they get 2 in the 8th, and you're like, okay, that's fine. We're still up 3, and then they get 2 in the 9th, and you're sitting there with the go-ahead run at the plate, and you think, well, if they hit a home run here, who do we have up in the 9th? And you're thinking, well, we've got Burke and Amick, and so you're sitting there going, I got 2, 3, 4 coming up in the 9th, but then just to get that final strikeout, to know that you finally accomplished what's not been done, by major Tennessee sports since 1998 was special.
Stephen Shelton live from Omaha. Shelton, great job, and also and people have noticed the timing of all this. That yes, we would launch a new station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and the timing of carrying these games. Hey, not even I could plan that, Shelton.
But if there's anybody that can pull it off, it would be you. I am excited about ESPN coming to Cleveland. I had a guy say, ESPN, it's kind of like Walmart. They're never going to die. And I said, well, if they are, they got their fresh start in Cleveland.
We could find one who could kill it.
Yeah, if anybody can do it, just give us a shot.
You and I'll do it, won't we?
It's so exciting to congratulate. No, seriously, I put on Facebook, congratulations. As you and I have sit around many nights talking about Cleveland radio, and for the past 20-25 years, and to bring ESPN to Cleveland, Tennessee is I just don't think people understand how monumental that, or how much of a great occasion that is.
Yeah, just get some sleep, okay, and then you'll wake up and take it all back.
Absolutely.
Shelton, get off the phone. Hey, buddy, no kidding. Have a safe trip home, man. We'll see you when you get back.
All right.
All right, buddy. Stephen Shelton, he's been there for about 2 weeks, no kidding, and
to bring us that report, it was all worth it, Steve.
Well, yeah, but I'm happy for him and Ball Nation. Oh my! Let's go back and relive it for one more time here.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Tennessee still. Same situation, a strike away, and it remains for A&M, tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss! That's the ball game! How about that? The Aggies scored 2 in the 9th, but the Volunteers, Tennessee, the climb is complete.
It is! Oh my! What a morning it is. 17 after the hour.
Here's some real magic.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop,
where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher
is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Thompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Thompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Thompson, we fight to win.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Come to Best Buy Metals.
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic are your trusted vein health and wellness partners. This April, take the first step toward healthier legs with the latest cutting-edge varicose vein procedures, such as radiofrequency ablation, Varithena, and VenaSeal. Looking to eliminate those tiny spider veins? The Vascular team can help you achieve desired outcomes and see a reduction in the small red, blue, and purple vessels. At VIC, board-certified vascular surgeons are experts in the latest minimally invasive treatments with a combined experience of over 50 years. Most procedures are quick, virtually painless, and require little to no downtime. Call Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic, your regional leaders in vascular care, at 423-602-2750. VIC is the only vascular practice that welcomes self-referrals and offers timely appointments. They are accepting new patients. VascularInstituteofChattanooga.com.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Hey, Kristen, what you cooking up for the big July 4th sale?
Dad, I'm gonna leave that up to you. All I'm cooking is this baby.
Well, since I didn't let you do the big Memorial Day sale, I guess we'll have a big July 4th Sell-a-Palooza.
Good. I'm gonna go take a nap. Here you go. I'm sleeping for 2.
Fine. Right now, get a plush queen 20-year warranty mattress for $3.99 or a pillow top for $4.99 with free delivery. Or buy a Posh & Lavish all-natural latex mattress and get a free adjustable base.
Only at Mermaid Mattress. Your sleep handmade and delivered.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Right now, in a Hardee's kitchen near you, there's somebody hand-breading 100% white meat fillets to make you small batch golden fried chicken from scratch for a taste that's pure, tender love and goodness down to the very last crumb. Hardee's new hand-breaded tender platter, 100% white meat tenders served with garlic toast, fries, slaw, and an ice-cold beverage. Order ahead on the Hardee's app.
Hello, Lindsay Bell. She said that her son Jacob was so happy he's crying last night. Ken Bolin, how about a national title, buddy?
Steve, it was awesome last night. I heard you playing John Wilkerson's call on the last inning there, and I had my whole family in the living room.
Hang on one second, Ken. Hey, Fruit Loops, what's wrong with his mic? You're an idiot. You're an abject buffoon.
Just
What's
yell,
wrong with his mic?
Yell into the mic, Ken.
What's the matter with his mic? The plug, ladies and gentlemen, there he is.
You figured it
there
out.
He
You're
is.
IT now.
Fruit Loops. Well, that was a request of Cindy Bolin.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's on me then.
Are we ready?
I didn't know I had to plug stuff into.
It's nice. Yeah, didn't you know you're supposed to be the engineer this morning also, Kim Gunter?
Next time, sir. Next time.
This is,
try turning it off and back on.
Well, now we're going to go on the air. That was just rehearsal. You ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, welcome back. Next 104.1. All right, Ken Bolin joins us from Garden Plaza. Ken, a national title is clad in orange.
That's right. Hey, last night, the last 3 outs, turned the ESPN radio TV down, turned John Wilkerson up, and had my whole family in there. And I was punching air, high fives, fist bumps. I mean, we were.
Hope you didn't punch your family. I mean, that'd be a bad way to celebrate.
Knock one of them out.
They want to punch you, I'm sure. But
it was good. It was good. I've been probably like most people. Just following the baseball team, probably most recently, probably the last 4 weeks for me, I'll admit. But just a great team and great coach. And, man, the last, 3 or 4 years, they've had one of the best records in baseball. So it was very fitting for them to finally win one. So
yeah, he's about to have a big contract from what we understand. Yeah. So I don't – and those rumors about him going to Texas, that ain't happening. So anyway, well, we've got something, and I – trust me, even more important to talk about this morning than that, and that is Isaiah 117 House. And we're joined by a longtime friend, the executive director, Renee Curry. Renee, how are you?
I am doing great. It's always good to be back here, and I love that I'm here with Garden Plaza.
Hang on, Renee. Is her mic plugged in?
Oh, I got it. Wait, I can do this. It's not.
What in the name of the Lord is wrong with you? You have got to be kidding me. At some point, we're going to go on the air. Oh, there we go.
Right,
Kim Gunter, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Well, it's always good to be here.
Where's Bridget when you need her?
She's probably unplugged the mics. So, Renee, let's start over. Isaiah 117 House. Yeah, give us the very latest. What's happening?
Well, what's happening is we are loving on more children than ever. Last night, we got to be a part of a local viewing for Sound of Hope, and that's the story of a Texas town that adopted all of their children in foster care. And while we were in the movie, we got a phone call, and we had more children come into our house. And so that's what we're doing. We're making a difference for children on their hardest day as they're going into foster care, and we're changing the way foster care begins. And we couldn't do it without our amazing businesses and people around us. I was blessed to work at Garden Plaza for 10 years. The Lord knew that Ken was the person who needed to be our executive director during that time for me. He supported me while he always knew I still got in all my hours, but he supported me when I would have to go speak at Rotary or different things. And so they have been a part of this journey, all of them, all along. And so they continue to support us with an amazing nacho bar. And y'all, I've been on the back end and the front end of these nacho bars. You don't want to miss it.
Ken, it's a great opportunity. It really is.
It is, Steve. So we're inviting the public here in Cleveland. We call it world famous, at least we'll call it city famous, but Nacho Bar.
Should be world
to raise money for Isaiah House. So tomorrow, so everyone's got to eat lunch, right? So from tomorrow from 11 to 1, stop by Garden Plaza for a donation of $10 or more, and we're stressing the more. You can get a whole heaping plate of nachos, beef, chicken, sour. I mean, all the fixings, cheese, queso. You know, queso's like gold. You know, sometimes.
Sure is.
So
it's so good,
especially when it's
gallon
jug of queso,
a drink, and then we have a little small dessert, some tres leches. So, you can't even go to Chick-fil-A for $10 anymore, right?
No.
So we're stressing the donation of $10 or more. We'd love to see everyone come out, Steve.
So what about people, and we're talking about Ken Bolin, Renee Curry, what about people in offices, or maybe they want to take care of lunch for their employees?
Well, they usually, Steve, what happens is they'll send one or two people through, and they have a list, and they'll go through the line. You know, we have like a buffet line.
Yeah, there you go.
They can kind of go through that line. If they want to call in an order and pick it up, we can do that.
What's the number over there?
479-4447.
I still remember it.
I know, me too. Esmeralda Lee made sure I remembered it. She just kept.
She did.
What is it, Steve? Come on. We're joined by Renee Curry and Ken Bolin. Renee, I told you this the other day, the response to your organization, I have never seen anything like it in Cleveland. How quickly? Because I guess, but when you talk about children, and especially this is so unique, people have just jumped on board like crazy.
And the thing is that it's not unique just to Cleveland. We were house number 6 this weekend. In Florida, we opened the first house in Florida, and that was house number 24. And the next day, the second house in Florida opened. So 25. So 2021 was house number 6. And today in 2024, we have 25 houses open. Yeah. There's over 50 in process or open. And then there are, and that's in 12 states. Nice. So only God could do this. He knew our children. We didn't know. Even when this ministry started, we never dreamed. If you get a chance to see Sound of Hope, it opens in theaters on July the 5th. It's real. It's what it is. I cried as they talked about the girl who had been sex trafficked because our home has held a teenage girl who was sex trafficked. And all she wanted was her hair that was multiple colors, which represented the people who had owned her, to be one color. And the house turned into a hairdress salon, and a hairdresser came and fixed her hair. And the confidence in her face, our homeless children that go to school and the teachers call and say, what a difference it's made for him to have new clothes and just to come in with his head held up. But we can't do it without people like you helping us tell the story, and without people like Ken and the wonderful people of Garden Plaza. Because, I can tell you, because I was the business office director, so I did the money, and every dime given goes to the places that they are sponsoring. So every dime you donate will go straight to the Isaiah 117 house. And so if you look at about $350 helps us cover one child with the clothing and shoes and everything. So just think about what you can be a part of, and you get to enjoy. And I'm not kidding. I'm not just saying it because literally I worked at, sometimes when you work some places, you're like, well, it's good, but not. No, guys, it's amazing. It truly, my family family get so hyped up when it's nacho bar time. Like if my son-in-law has to work and he's like, okay, you got to bring it back to me, so we fix him some to bring back.
Kim Gunter, what a wonderful organization. Isaiah Winston.
It's just incredible. And I think the community's been so supportive because it's such a clear need. It is easy to understand that these kids need a place to go and be loved before they enter the foster care system. Because without you, the alternative was
a trash bag going dirty, foster families not being able to take them at that time because they didn't have everything. Ken knows the journey, and I think that's why God knew that he was exactly who I needed to be my boss at that time. But they show up with a trash bag full of their things, and most of the time those things can't come into the house. But instead, the foster family gets, do you need a bed? Do you need pajamas? I mean, they come with everything they need, a car seat, formula, everything they need, so that foster family can say yes. And our DCS is doing an impossibly hard job. And so we love on them in the process.
And what you have to remember is it's not the kids or the child's fault. That they're being taken away, And so, if any have known me and my wife for many years, our two boys, we fostered, we adopted them. So we've been through that. We've been through that journey, and that point in time when you first get them, the conditions can be really tough, and so it's a very huge need in our community. And thankful that Renee, that the Lord laid it upon her heart to start that, and actually it's just continued. The Lord continues to bless it. So
while we have you, Ken Bolin's the executive director of Garden Plaza. What's happening in Garden Plaza? What's the latest?
Well, Steve, right now we're doing great at Garden Plaza. We'd like to invite everyone, if you're interested in a tour, for those that maybe listen to the radio and have never heard of Garden Plaza, we are a senior living community, which means age 55 and older. So I'm 51, Steve. So
getting there.
I just turned 60.
So we are mostly independent living community, the only independent living community for seniors in town. We also have assisted living as well. But if you're interested in stopping by for a tour, it's a very safe place for seniors. There's no stairs, I've got parents in their 70s, and my dad is currently in a nursing home in Virginia right now and getting through rehab. So I'm going through a lot of the things that I've preached for over almost 27 years now. And it's a very safe place for seniors to live. We do all the housekeeping, the maintenance. All you have to do is enjoy the activities and the meals and the social interaction for seniors that sometimes may be by themselves and lonely. This is a great environment for them, but it's also a great opportunity to stop by and for a tour. We'll be giving tours during that time. We'll be ready to give anyone a tour, and we'd love to see you. So,
and you're hiring, is that right?
Yeah, Steve, we are hiring right now for dining room servers. We have multiple shifts open. We have a 6 in the morning to 1:30 shift that kind of covers breakfast and lunch, and then we also have a 3 o'clock to 7:30 shift that's really good for students. If you're students that are looking for a job, you get out of school, you can usually be at work by 3 and you're home by 7 after 7:30. It's perfect. And the good thing about our community is, when I took the job, I never knew we were going to have a restaurant in the middle of my building. I mean, it's really a restaurant. And so the good thing about our restaurant is everyone's out of there by 8 o'clock. If you go to another restaurant, you're going to be there till about 11. So there's a good advantage if you work in the dining industry. So, but we're always hiring for servers. And we do pay a hourly wage because we don't allow tips to our community and things like that. So we do pay our servers a higher hourly wage. So you can go to Garden Plaza's Facebook page. You can go to gardenplaza@cleveland.com. You can apply online, and we would love to sit down and talk to you.
Let's do the details of the Nacho Bar one more time.
Yeah, tomorrow from 11 to 1. We usually have a line starting around about 10:30, it seems like, and but stop by for a donation of $10 or more. Have a huge lunch. We're going to have we have a bistro. We're going to have overflow seating because usually when we're sponsoring Isaiah House, they usually have a big turnout, so we're prepared for that. But like anything you can enjoy, on nachos, we got all the fixings, all the trimming. It's a great portion for the amount. So
Renee Curry, we'll give you the last word here. Anything you'd like to add?
You don't want to miss this nacho bar. Come out, benefit, and take care of children, but you are going to enjoy a great meal in the middle of a beautiful place surrounded by great people. I want to see you there.
All right, it's tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Thank you, guys, very, very much. Let's get another traffic update here. We have a very serious crash. Spring Place Road down at the Sunrise Baptist Church, and understand Kim has a lot of people impacted by this.
Yeah, it sounds like it's backed up pretty far down near the state line, and so it's taking people a little bit longer to get where they need to be today. So drive safe.
Yeah, they're also investigating this crash right now, Spring Place Road. If you have any, if you're out there, thanks to all the listeners who have been calling and texting us about this on the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol Report. Call our volunteer Red Pest Mix line 423-614-6499 or text on the Cleveland State text line. Same number. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here. We'll be back with more in a moment at 22 before the hour.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. Great news for anyone making payments on a car that you don't want to drive anymore. Kia Cleveland can get you out during the car buyer's bailout.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Right now, in a Hardee's kitchen near you, there's somebody hand-breading 100% white meat fillets to make you small batch golden fried chicken from scratch. For a taste that's pure, tender love and goodness, down to the very last crumb. Hardee's new hand-breaded tender platter, 100% white meat tenders served with garlic toast, fries, slaw, and an ice-cold beverage. Order ahead on the Hardee's app.
Road at 25th Street at the factory, 20 before 9.
Tempur Breeze beds have the most sophisticated cooling technologies than any other mattress we carry. Come to Mermaid Mattress and you can save up to $500 during our July 4th savings event.
It's going to be up to 98 degrees today on Tuesday and sunny, so stay inside or in a pool. And tomorrow, 98. On Thursday, a nice cooler 94.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this, we're looking at on mixtv.tv, the channel, or the local 3 forecast. 98, 98, 94, 97, 96, 96, 95.
Summertime in Tennessee.
Oh, Nelly. All right, your Milliken Vane temperature is 62.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Good morning. Let me start you off with your current temperatures once again, because this is that comfortable air that we have in the morning time. We're having mild conditions in the 60s across the area, even including a couple spots off to the east in the 50s. This is as cool as it's going to get for a while. So take advantage of this morning time, because tomorrow morning we're going to see some 70s on the board, and that's certainly going to be the case as the week progresses. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast for this Tuesday. 68 degrees at 7 a.m., hitting 70 at 8 o'clock. Warming up through the 70s, through the 80s by noon. It's already 88, and then there are those 90s for the afternoon. 97 at 3 p.m., 4, 5 o'clock, 98 degrees, 97 at 6 p.m. It's going to be a hot afternoon ahead. Again, the kind of good news for that is the humidity is still not too bad for the day today. As we look at our allergy forecast, then grass count in the medium category, mold and tree pollens both in the high category. So we have seen a reduction in that mold, and then weeds has bumped up a little bit. So also in that moderate, that medium category for your allergy forecast for the day today. Heat risk map for your Tuesday, we have a combination kind of similar to what we had yesterday of these yellow to orange colors, which means minor to moderate effects. Still absolutely want you to pay attention, especially for sending kids to summer camps. If you have a job that has you working outside, still take advantage of drinking plenty of water, staying hydrated, air conditioning that may be nearby, or shade to get some of that relief due to that afternoon heat that's going to be in place. Running through our futurecast today, you're going to see there's really nothing showing up on here. This map is playing at this time. It's just that we're pretty much going to have blue sky and sunshine all day long. Few fair weather clouds here and there. That's about it for your Tuesday, with that afternoon heat in the 90s. Overnight, it's going to be mostly clear with lows from about 65 to 72. And then for your Wednesday, a few clouds get added to the mix. That wind comes up from the south, and then Wednesday late afternoon into the evening time, a cold front's going to be approaching our area. It's going to trigger a couple of these isolated showers and storms, especially for locations to the north and west of Chattanooga, particularly in the higher elevations. Now, Wednesday night into Thursday morning, that front's going to get closer and closer to our area, so that system will spread down to the southeast, and you'll see a few isolated showers, even for spots in Georgia, by the time that we get to Thursday morning time, and even a little bit of activity still possible for your Thursday afternoon with that partly cloudy sky. And again, a couple of those isolated showers and rumbles of thunder is possible. So over the next 7 days, when we look at Wednesday and Thursday, you'll see that 20% on there. Wednesday, dry early on. It's late afternoon through the evening. That Wednesday could have a little bit of rain. The Thursday rain, though, is generally kind of off and on, isolated throughout the entire day. 10% on Friday, 20% on Saturday, and then a 30% chance for some scattered showers and storms by Sunday. Now, muggy meter wise, again, take advantage of today. Slow rising humidity, so even tomorrow, not too bad, but Thursday and onward, really that sticky kind of icky air that you can wear once again, and that's going to make an impact on the heat index as well in the days ahead, especially Friday and Saturday, back up around that 105 mark. Regardless, though, it's hot outside. Again, highs today for most ranging from 94 to 98 degrees. We're going to see that again tomorrow. So today, tomorrow, both at 98.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
You can find more details at tvfcu.com, but really the idea is we want to make people know that they can be a home buyer. So that's a special first-time home buyer offer. We also have a seminar on Thursday that's going to be live on all of our social channels, and it's called HELP, Homebuyer Education for Loans and Processes. So anywhere you are, you can tune into our socials from 12 to 1 on Thursday and live stream with loan officers, ask questions, and get some education about being a home buyer.
Very, very good. And we also talked about TVFCU's the major sponsor of the Riverfront Nights, and that's been a tremendous project. Friends of the Festival, my friend Mickey McCamish and all those guys do that. And what? It's every Saturday night, is that right?
Oh, yeah. Every Saturday night from this Saturday all the way until August 31st. And there's been several behind us as well. But it's just these huge free concerts right down there on the riverfront. So, the whole community can come out and enjoy. There's food trucks, there's games. And as the major sponsor, TVFCU, we actually have a special member lounge for our members where if you're a member of TVFCU, you can come and get some snacks. But I will tell you, we did the weather report. It's in the 90s, right?
Yes.
We hand out fans like little, wave to everybody
The
in the crowd.
old-fashioned revival fans in
Yeah.
Southeast Tennessee. I understand now.
That's right, and they're beautiful. They have our cartoon frogs on them, so spread a little joy. But also, it's just a great way to keep yourself cool and enjoy some free live music. And we're such fans of sharing in this community. So,
And who's this Saturday night you were telling me?
oh, it is On the Border, an Eagles tribute band.
I love
And
it.
would you please sing us a few bars, Steve?
Take it to the limit one more time.
That was beautiful. It's going to be way better than that this weekend.
What
folks.
time
Way
on
better.
Saturday? Yeah. What time on Saturday?
The opening act is Bias, who people know from around here on The Voice, and he starts at 7, and then On the Border is going to start around 8:15.
And how about this? The national champions are clad in orange this morning.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Tennessee still same situation, a strike away, and it remains for A&M tying run at the plate. The pitch, swing and a miss. That's the ball game. How about that? The Aggies scored 2 in the 9th, but the Volunteers, Tennessee, the climb is complete. They have reached the summit. The Volunteers are the very best in college baseball, and the championship flag has been planted on Rocky Top.
Oh, yes, John Wilkerson last night on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, which you can listen to worldwide at ESPNCleveland1013.com. All presented by our major partner of UT Athletics, TVFCU locally, Kim Gunter. What a night.
What an incredible night to be a fan of the Vols. And I got orange on. Where's your orange?
I know, yeah. Well, I was up so late watching it today.
Oh, yeah. You probably slept in your orange checker suit.
Right,
And
yeah.
I appreciate you not wearing that in.
In Omaha last night. A lot of Cleveland people there. We heard from Shelton earlier this morning. Hey, Fruit Loops, what about a UT baseball championship, huh?
It was definitely exciting watching it and listening last night. It was it's just incredible. The past 4 years they've been there, and so it's exciting.
Certainly so. As on Rocky Top, a lot of celebrating, obviously, this morning, as Shelton pointed out, of the 5 major sports championship. It's the first UT championship since the football team won it back in 1999, officially after that 98 season. Let's do more sports. By the way, Dylan Dreiling, most outstanding player of the College World Series. He had a home run in each of the games, by the way. Game 7, another decider last night in the Stanley Cup, Kim. The Florida Panthers beat the Edmonton Oilers 2-1 in Florida. They're the first-time Lord Stanley Cup's champions. And we said this earlier. It's hard to believe. I read this morning. There's not been a Canadian Stanley Cup champion since 1993.
No, the Canadian people, they gave us the hockey, and then we just ran with it. We just run with it.
We got Gretzky, and it was over.
Is he Canadian?
Well, yeah, I think so, yes. But then he went to the LA Kings. Who cares?
And there's so much, ice in Florida, so that makes a lot of sense. Wait, no, where are the Panthers from?
I don't know. Yeah, Florida.
Okay, that's
You're
what I
right.
thought. Yeah. They must have some awesome rinks.
It's interesting, isn't it? So that happened last night. Cardinals beat the Braves in St. Louis last night, 4-3. Braves in St. Louis tonight. First pitch, 7:45 here on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Hey, that's your CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. Memorial Convenient Care, Public Shopping Center, Polo Parkway, Cleveland.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all three of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually. And it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Kim Gunter is filling in for Bridget, which isn't hard, because, Bridget doesn't do anything.
I'm trying to make her proud.
She doesn't care. Anyway, Kim, Holden Heartline is 12 today.
Happy birthday, Holden!
And then on our Simmons Bank celebration list, Stephanie and Brian Cook have been married 13 years today. And
Congratulations.
I asked Stephanie how many good years, and she wouldn't say, but you said what?
13. It's got to be 13. What is 13? That's what's like cotton, iron. I don't know. Someone text us on the Cougar line.
I see your orange blazer. I'm blinded. Blinded by the light. So I don't even know.
I'm pretty sure orange is also the color of Mix 104.1. So we're it's TVFCU color. We're all orange around here, especially this morning.
We're taking them. Call or text in your birthdays, anniversaries. 423-614-6499. You got another one?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. No. Townhouse Bake Shop birthday cake later this morning. Right now, we're joined by Kim Allen. Kim is with Cleveland State Community College in charge of the Veteran Education Benefits. Kim, how in the world are you? I'm doing great. How are you guys? Come a little closer. Maybe pull that mic to you there. Kim, first of all, tell us what you do there at Cleveland State.
Well, a lot of people do not know this, but Cleveland State is actually a for veterans education, transition, and support. So we help we help veterans transition into the civilian sector as well as using their education benefits to go back to school and find a program that they're interested in doing long term.
And I know it can be confusing. I know you're there to help the veterans.
Yes. So the veterans benefits are very confusing. The paperwork is confusing. And so my job is to help veterans and their family members complete that paperwork. If they want to do it online, I can send them links to it. But this helps them get through the paperwork, get through the college system, and get into the classroom. I help them with everything from the application to the school all the way to graduation, walking across the stage.
We're joined by Kim Allen, Cleveland State Community College. So what if they don't have a GI Bill? Are there programs that can help pay for school?
Yes. So we have something called Tennessee Reconnect here in Tennessee. We're very, very fortunate to have that program. A lot of states do not have that. So Tennessee Reconnect will help pay for school if you're over the age of 23, if you do not have an associate's degree, if you have not defaulted on any student loans, and get you back into the classroom. It pays for a lot of different programs. You don't have to worry about having to have a lot of out-of-pocket expenses with that program.
Any other additional ways to pay for school if you're not over 23?
So if you're not over the age of 23, if you are in the Army Reserves, there's something called tuition assistance. They also have Tennessee Strong. That goes for the Army Reserves, National Guard, the Air Force Reserves, and the Air Force, I'm sorry, not the Air Force Reserves. Air Force National Guard can also use the Tennessee Strong. They can't use the tuition assistance, but that's still $4,000 a year to help them pay for school. So that's a great program. If you're active duty with the Marine Corps as a reservist, they will also start paying for your tuition assistance through the Navy and the Marine Corps. So that's another opportunity. If you're a spouse married to a service member who is active, you can use something called MyCAA, which is My Career Advancement Account. We've got so many acronyms.
You're doing great.
We have tons of acronyms. And I'm used to talking in code. So that's through Military One Source. And that program has been around for many, many years. But that'll help for a spouse to go back to school and use that if they're under the age of 23. Even if you're over the age of 23 and you really want to use that program instead, you can do that as well. And then lastly, in the state of Tennessee, another benefit is we have something called the Helping Heroes Grant. If you have an Iraq, Afghanistan, or a GWAT Expeditionary Medal, you can get almost $1,000 a semester to pay for whatever you need. It can pay for your tuition, it can pay for your books, it can be refunded back to you to pay for a car payment or a house payment. I mean, it's really got some benefits there that can really help you out. And that's only if you qualify. So you have to have one of those three medals to qualify for that.
Kim Allen with Cleveland State Community College, the Veteran Education Benefits. How can people get in touch with you and get more information?
So one way to contact me is by telephone. My number is 423-473-2265. You can email me at military. Oh my goodness, I about forgot my Veteran Services. I'm sorry, Veteran Services at clevelandstatecc.edu. If you come on campus and say, I need to talk to the military chick, or the veterans chick, believe it or not, as soon as you say the word military or veteran, most conversations stop and they say, you need to go see Miss Kim.
Yeah.
So that's another way to get a hold of me.
That's great. Kim, thank you for what you're doing for our veterans and there at Cleveland State. We really appreciate you coming in.
Great. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Thank you. It is 9 a.m.
Broadcasting
MyMix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
1241, good morning, and there's a lot of news this morning, all on our website at MyMix1041.com.
This news update is brought to you by Kelly Paul with Bender Realty.
Hey there, I'm Kelly Paul, your trusted realtor celebrating 30 years. I will guide you every step of the way. Call me, Kelly Paul, at Bender Realty, your realtor since 1994.
902, Kim Gunter, thank you so much for filling in this morning. I really appreciate it. And if you will, just remind us, our audience here as we cross 9, what's happening at TVFCU this week.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for this opportunity to come out. It's a great morning for the Vols and our sponsorship of that. So, we've got this homebuyer seminar on Thursday. So if you are thinking of buying a home, it's totally free. Check into our social channels at noon on Thursday. And then any community member, come out this Saturday and come to TVFCU Riverfront Nights down there on the riverfront in Chattanooga.
All right, and you can go to tvfcu.com, find out how to join TVFCU if they're not already a member.
Oh, yes. I think that's the most important thing. Go to tvfcu.com and check us out.
And don't forget that first-time home buyers rate expires at the end of the month. So
it does. Right? Yeah, this is the last week of it because it's almost July.
All right. Kim Gunter, I know you got to go. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right. It is right now 9:03. Let me give you a traffic update. We're getting more updates now. As we go to the As we go to the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol update, and we understand there's another crash now. Need to make you aware of. We've been following the crash on Spring Place Road. Also, that is continuing. Understand? Yes, long waits down there. APD now. There's also a wreck around Dollar General, the Hardys, close to APD 40 on Spring Place. So a couple of crashes, Spring Place Road, and we're going to get more information about that. If you have any more information on that, our Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol update, call or text in 423-614-6499.
This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. Visit milliganvein.com or call 423-961-5682. Thunder and a Tundra event at Toyota.